Hey, what's happening? What's up? You're watching All the Way Up Crypto. I wanted to go over some things that happened today. Actually, there's a lot going on today, and things didn't really like shake and bake and move and jump as much as I probably thought they would have. But one of the big things that happened today was Verge had a big announcement that they were leading up to. Some people felt, well, maybe it wasn't that big of an announcement. Some people blasted them like, oh my gosh, oh, here we go again, blah, blah, blah. So what I want to do is give you my take on all this, because I'm kind of like, part of me says, yes, that was awesome. Part of me says, it's the same old, whatever that people tend to think about things. So they announced that they were partnering up with PornHub, big, huge porn company, right? So if we actually go to, should have had this open first. And see what their announcement says. Verge Day is upon us. Your favorite adult brands are now accepting Verge currency to pay for memberships, plus more. And to celebrate, we're giving away over 300,000 Verge. Retweet and follow Verge currency to win. So they're giving away all kinds of stuff. The grand prize win 150,000 Verge. Runner-up is 100,000. Second is 50,000. Get a virtual date with Stormy Daniels. Maybe you could ask her about Trump. I don't know. A date with Azakara. I don't know. 100 packs of 10,000 Nutaku gold. Don't know what that is. But it's some type of gaming. Okay. The world's largest English free-to-play browser and downloadable gaming platform. Well, there you go. So there's a lot going on with Verge. They were at Wall Street when they announced it. Lots of stuff going on. But the bigger part of the connection with Pornhub is, I believe they're owned by MindGeek. MindGeek, I believe, is their parent company. So the thing that I'm trying to say here is, most people looked at the internet and said, oh, it's only going to be good for gambling and porn. And then we come along with cryptos and people say, oh, it's only good for gambling and porn. And here we are just tying right into all of this porn side of things. Now, the big picture here is actually, the more places that can accept cryptocurrencies for payments, the better off this whole revolution that's happening is going to happen. And it's actually good in a way. And there were some statistics about how much money is spent on porn, like every hour. It's something like $3,700 or something every hour. It's massive. Pros and cons to a lot of this. It's not as easy to go and buy Verge as it is to buy Litecoin or Bitcoin or Ethereum or even Bitcoin Cash. Okay, so there's a downside to getting Verge. It's not as easy just to go grab it that quickly. So if people are expecting a lot of people to buy Verge up and then be able to do things with it, well, unless the team behind Verge has a way to make Verge purchased or able to be purchased by people easily, or maybe they're working on something with MindGeeks to get it so people can purchase it through their website. I don't know. So it's good because it's adoption. So who knows what will come out of this. But I wanted to connect this over to Charlie Lee's tweet. So when the tweet went out from Verge, Charlie Lee goes ahead and tweets and says, turns out Verge's super expensive partnership with PornHub. We think it has gained enough steam for us to penetrate the market. Penetrate. Ha ha ha, laughing. PornHub, enough with the foreplay. Time to accept real cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, Litecoin, and Monero. Now, that's Charlie Lee being Charlie Lee, throwing stones sometimes. Sometimes he has a reason to do it. And sometimes it's just Charlie Lee trying to be funny. I don't think he wants to see any cryptocurrency not make it. But he's arguing basically Bitcoin, Litecoin, and Monero are like the major cryptocurrencies. But when I started reading through some of these tweets, I started saying, whoa, 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 what the heck is going on? So somebody said, honest opinion, Satoshi Lite, Charlie Lee, what do you think about this deal in general for the crypto industry? Charlie Lee says, I think having more places to spend crypto is good, but I do hope they accept more than just Verge. It's quite hard for people to get Verge just to spend on PornHub. It's a step forward, but having to buy a partner is not a good precedent. Merchants shouldn't need to be bribed. And that makes sense. If Verge had to pay MindGeeks or PornHub, however you want to look at it, money to get on there, then that could be an issue. And then Derek Capo says, I'm sure you pseudo-bribe to have Coinbase have Litecoin, former employee, favors, etc. Same thing. Charlie Lee says, not quite. Coinbase was one of the slower exchanges to support Litecoin. Them adding Litecoin added a ton to their bottom line. Derek Capo says, not quite means yes. Also, why are you trying to shill Litecoin to be second coin on PornHub? Did you even participate on a Verge currency crowdfunding campaign? We donated 66.5 million Verge to make it happen. What did you do? Zero. Get in line. Who cares who donated to the Verge funding campaign? The campaign was for them adding Verge. They did it. Done. That's Charlie Lee talking. I don't care for Litecoin to be second. Just want to support more coins. Also, I didn't know TokenPay was a separate coin. Why did you donate to help Verge? So Derek Capo is from TokenPay. Now this is where things start to get a little bit interesting, because you need to take a look at TokenPay and know what they do. So if TokenPay did not donate, the deal does not happen. TokenPay has a partnership with Verge Currency, and we knew about this, and it's actually kind of a big deal. For their banking solution, TokenPay is actually buying a bank in Germany. More partnerships between crypto is important. TokenPay also benefits in helping large communities, etc. Great, thanks for helping make this happen. There was more to this. 8 more replies. Maybe that's what it is. Yes. Here we go. I don't know why that was hidden. Way to go, Twitter. No problem, Derek says. So when do you want to talk about a real debit card solution? Throwing some, dirt back at Charlie Lee because of the whole, was it LitePay? Or LitePay? One of those ones, I forget which ones kind of crapped the bed. It was working on a debit card solution, they crapped the bed. So, we are buying 9.9% of a bank in Munich, with option to buy 90%. We have a whole ecosystem and plan in place. Let me know how we can work together. The battle between old and new world is just getting started. Charlie says it's going to be a long drawn out battle. What do you have in mind? Derek says the key to making this all this work in ecosystems, partnerships, and constant communication with regulators. Buying a bank in Germany gets us a seat at the regulator table. Key to educating governments. As for Litecoin, we can add our bank, debit card, gift cards, etc. Charlie Lee says, thanks. Let me know if there's anything I or the Litecoin Foundation can do to help me. To help, please direct message me. Ha 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 ha. So what started out as I'm going to throw mud at Verge turned into TokenPay saying, hey, you might want to say, stop and think about what you're saying here. So I'm not going to be surprised if TokenPay and Litecoin start hitting and hanging out and doing what they do. So let's take a look at what TokenPay does. Introducing the world's most secure coin. I believe it is an ERC20 token running through the Tor network, I believe. TokenPay's decentralized self-verifying payment platform project based entirely on math is designed to enable secure transactions between multiple parties with maximum user security as a focal point. The system is accessed exclusively through the encrypted Tor browser. So everything you do on TokenPay goes through the Tor browser. Kind of the way Verge's private send works to send your crypto privately with Verge, it goes through the Tor network. Transactions are conducted with its own proprietary and untraceable digital asset called TPay that is embedded with the latest and most advanced safety features. These characteristics include a stealth addressing system, encrypted messaging, completely anonymous trading, and uniquely designed hashing algorithm that enables fast and secure confirmations under any conditions. It's multi-signature, dual-key stealth address. The robust digital ecosystem is further fueled by a custom-built 2 of 3 multi-signature transaction engine. And we go on. Therefore, when a TPay blockchain transaction is initialized, all parties sign with corresponding private key. The signature acts as the analogous action for a particular public address. The transaction automatically becomes fully executed because all parties on a blockchain are able then to verify signatures using the public addresses. TokenPay has incorporated a peer-to-peer encrypted instant messaging system using algorithms to maintain private conversations when using TokenPay wallets. All the messages sent and received are encrypted by the proven 256 CBC algorithm and distributed between nodes in such a way as to prevent the recipient's messages from being hacked or viewed by anyone. So moving on here, they do have their own wallet. Now you can download it on Apple and Android, and it looks like there's Linux and Windows. You can do a paper wallet. Maybe this isn't an ERC20 token. Happens when I click that. Regardless, this is interesting stuff. International debit card. The concept behind the fully integrated Blue Diamond debit card is that it will be easy to load given its direct connection to the TokenPay digital wallets. Therefore, spending can be done virtually or at any point of sale merchant, either online or in person. Additionally, the international debit card allows instant access to multi-currency funds at network automated teller machines. Transparent pricing and low fees make the Blue Diamond debit card a very attractive mechanism for cashing out digital tokens to enable hard asset purchases. A user's digital tokens like TPay or Bitcoin can be accessed whenever needed, thanks to the closed-end real-time private exchange that will be part of the TokenPay banking platform. Accordingly, there is no need for the user to have to convert exact quantities of digital tokens to conduct a fiat transaction. Oh man, there's a lot going on. Obviously, their token sale, obviously is over. Payment processing services for online merchants. So you can see who's already working with them. Processing benefits. So there's a lot going on with TokenPay. Try to think if there's anything else. I don't know. But to me, I think this is a big deal. I really think this is a big deal. As much as some people might want to laugh about, Verge. Hey, we're partnering up with PornHub. It's porn. Blah 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 blah. It's adoption, and adoption is way more important to move cryptos forward than anything else. And I agree with Derek Capo. If you're getting a seat at the table with the regulators, because in my opinion, regulators have no clue what to do with cryptocurrencies. They don't know what to call it. They don't know how to manage it. They don't know how to tax it. There's all kinds of things that they just don't get. And it's going to, the governments, regulators, whatever, they're going to have to adapt to how and why this stuff was created, I think. So let's take a look at Verge's price right now. Let's see how we're doing. Ooh, geez, Bitcoin's down almost $1,000. Oh wait, that's a volume. Sorry, only down a couple $100, like $200. We're doing good. We're doing good, and we always want to look at Bitcoin, obviously, because when it goes, everything else goes. Litecoin's still hanging out there, man. I'm telling you, in the fall, we're going to wish we saw these prices. We're going to wish we loaded the boat. All right, Monero. Boy, that's a good time to buy Monero, folks. Very good time to buy Monero. Let me go. There's some nice stuff going on here. Where's Verge? Did I pass it up? I think I did. Maybe not. Where are we ranked at here, Verge? There it is, 23. And we're at 7 cents. Hey, this is a daily chart. It's down 23%. Building up to the announcement. So you can see people were buying Verge because they heard back in here, hey, we got to get it, we got to get it. And then rumors started flying, and then we were waiting, climbing up, getting closer to 10 o'clock, and then they didn't announce it right at 10, which is like an epic failure because that's Verge. I really used to have a lot of faith in Verge because I felt like they were doing things well. And they had some people pumping them. John McAfee pumped them. But that gets the name out. That gets them notified. That got them from page 2 on CoinMarketCap to page 1. And that helps people. That helps with exposure. And then you say, oh well, it has the ability to send private or public, and there's a decent amount of them, and the transaction time, the block times were quick. So there's a lot of interesting things. But regardless, announcement didn't come out right when it was supposed to, and that price just crashed. So yeah, it pulled back. It was hanging. I think it hit almost 10 cents, and then it pulled back. So I really just want to get out here and show you guys the tweet. I wanted to show you how. Actually, I mean, a lot of people don't think this announcement from Verge, I don't think, is that big. I think it's a pretty big deal. The porn industry, like it, love it, leave it, hate it, whatever. I'm not a fan of it. That stuff's not my cup of tea. It's against my beliefs and stuff. So, but what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? So it is kind of a big deal. The more things get adopted, the better. And maybe I don't know. Maybe people wanted to. Maybe PornHub wanted to use Verge because they felt like maybe the guys that don't want people, I don't want my wife to know I'm looking at this stuff, I'm going to pay for it, I can just send a private. I don't know. Maybe that's why they wanted a privacy-focused coin, which isn't a bad strategy, but again, like I said, that stuff's not my cup of tea, but let's go back to TokenPay, Charlie Lee, and Litecoin. That's the connection I see. That's gonna help. I don't know if you guys pay attention much to what's going on. I don't want to say behind the scenes, but there's a lot of things that have been going on with Litecoin that I see it as being the main means of currency with cryptos. It's laying that foundation, and the blockchain itself being able to do smart contracts, and what Abra's doing with it, and some of these other, I know 10x just added it to their list of cryptos. If you don't know what 10x is, it's a company that was, they're getting their banking license. They're going to offer a crypto debit card. They actually do in other countries. It's just regulations here don't allow us in the U.S. to get it, but they'll get there. They will get there. So I think it's a big deal. What do you guys think? Comment below and let me know. Again, hit that like button. More people like this, better chance we have people seeing it. Spreads the word. And hey, you never know who's going to see this. Might be Billy, who was thinking about cryptos and saw this. Hey, you know what? Maybe this stuff is worth investing in. I don't know. Anyway, I'm out, ladies and gentlemen and friends, my crypto crew, whoever's watching this. Love you guys. Take it easy.